Buenos días, mi clase de español 2 incoming. Welcome to my Spanish 2 class incoming. I'm going to be doing 3 videos today for you, and the first video is going to be simple. I'm just going to go over some procedures and things such as that. So I should have Aaron, I should have Miller, I should have Ashley, and I should have Benjamin, Daniel, Noah, Callum, Emily, Hannah, and Caleb is not going to be with us in person, but it's going to be with us virtually on our Zoom calls. So the first thing I would like to talk about is on week 0, you were sent your dress code and you were sent your code of conduct. I would like those returned to me. If you would like to return them, you can email them back to me, and that will be your first completion grade, your first 100 that you get in my class. The next thing I want to do is talk about our class rules. These are nothing new for most of you all. You know dame cinco when I start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, dame los ojos. 1, give me your eyes. 2, orejas escuchando, ears listening. 3, boca cerrada, your mouth is closed. 4, manos abajo. And 4, it's not time to ask me any questions, it's just put your hands down. And 5, atención. So if you hear me during the middle of class and I say 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know that it's time to pay attention. Another thing that I like to do is I use pura vida, and I will say pura and you all will reply vida. I would love to be doing this in person where we could practice, but we are on video. So 2 ways that I have to call us back together and get back on track is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I say pura and you all reply with vida. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is grading. Grading this year is going to be slightly different. You are going to have 25% of your grades from tests, 25% of your grades coming from projects and participation, 25% coming from quizzes, and 25% coming from homework. So you should have homework, quizzes, tests, and projects and participation, each 25%. This year in homework, it's going to be different. 10% of that 25% is going to be a completion grade. The other 15% of the homework is going to be accuracy based. So I will ask to collect an assignment each week when you see me face to face, and I will have it with a little star on the assignment sheet, which means that that is going to be turned in, and I will be checking that and grading it for accuracy. So that is different from years past. So this year, some grades will be completion, just, oh, you've done it 100. But other grades will be for accuracy. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is the participation grade and attendance. Your participation grade is largely based on attendance, especially attendance on Zoom calls. I understand when you get sick, you obviously don't need to be with us. But if you just don't feel like joining our Zoom call, that's not okay, and your grade will be penalized for that. But I understand your parents can reach out to me if you're sick, if you've got a family trip planned, anything like that. But the participation grade is largely based on attendance and also how consistently you turn in your homework. So children that have had 5 late assignments will have a lower participation grade than a child who has had no late assignments. All right, next thing we'll talk about is our class format. It's going to run the same as it has in the past. We're going to have our vamos work, and our vamos work will be something that you come in and it's either going to be sitting at your seat or it's going to be on the portal waiting for you, and it'll be labeled vamos. For instance, you might have something that says gramática A, or I might have you have some preguntas personales, any kind of worksheet that will be sitting there waiting for you to start. So we'll do the vamos work, Then the next thing that we will do is we will do greetings. I will say, Buenos dias, Aaron. Buenos dias, Miller. And they will say back to me, Buenos dias, Senora Hewitt. And then they turn to their neighbor and they say, Buenos dias, Hannah, whoever is sitting next to them. All right. The third thing we do is we do the Lord's Prayer. That will be posted up on the portal in case you remember. If you don't remember, it is Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase, Señor, tu voluntad, así en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día y perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en tentación y líbranos del mal. Amen. So we will say that together. You will know it inside and out if you don't already by the end of the year. And then I will take prayer requests in English and I will quickly pray in English. The next thing we'll do is we'll review whatever was taught the class before for a few minutes, and then I'll introduce something new. And then we'll do an activity with the new material that we've learned, and then I will wrap up, go over the assignment sheet, and answer questions. So that is the way Spanish is going to run. In case you don't know this already, I'm sure you do, this is the teacher's edition version, but this is what your book looks like. And you have a workbook, and you should have your supplies. I'm not picky, I just need a notebook, somewhere for you to take notes, and a folder. Now, I do want to talk about when we meet face-to-face next week, we will have a seating chart. And that is due to COVID. So I will have a seating chart that I will have to enforce. It is not to keep you all away from your friends. It is to keep us healthy. The next thing I want to address is when you're entering my room and leaving my room, you all should be wearing masks in the hallways to come and go from my class to your next class especially. Okay. I think that is all I have about procedures. If you have any questions, you are welcome to email me or text me. The next thing that I am going to do is prepare 2 videos that are reviewing things that we learned in Spanish 1, and there will be a short worksheet that goes with each, and you can complete that. Okay, I am looking forward to seeing you guys face to face. In case you didn't know it, Sally's going to Veritas this year, and I will be on my way taking her to her first day at Veritas while we would normally have Spanish. So this is what we were doing in lieu of having class today. All right, so look forward to seeing you on the next grammar video. Take care. Hasta luego.